Okay, so as mentioned in the listing, I just wanted to pull together a quick eBay clip for you. This is the overall appearance and condition of the listed Faith Jupiter guitar. You can also see here I've got the Faith leather carry case, which has got quite a heavy padding in it for a leather carry case, and it's got a plethora of pockets on there for all your guitaring essentials and paraphernalia as well. I would stress it's not just your run-of-the-mill carry case. It's got quite a heavy padding in there, so it's ideal for things like transportation and storage when the guitar is not being played. It's not just one of these cheap ones that you can pick up for a couple of quid. Moving on to the guitar itself. So if I pan out, hopefully be able to pick up on, you've got this lovely blonding timber on the top, this solid spruce, and it's a soft wood. It hasn't got a high gloss finish, which means that it's probably got a bit more reverberation and breathability to it than your more contemporary Faith designs. I will, however, start off by looking at the headstock, because I always say that it's probably a telltale place in terms of how a guitar has been treated. If you look right at the top, you can see you've got very nominal wear and tear in general, which is a testament to how the guitar has been treated, really. You've also got these beautiful tortoise shell buttons on there, on the machine heads, and I'll also just pan out on the neck for you there as well, so you can see that's also in superb shape. You've only got a couple of very small marks upon close inspection. You don't have any heavy dings, etc. in there that are affecting the playability in the hand as it rolls up and down the fingerboard. Moving over to the other side, again I'll just show you the headstock. So as you can see, you've got some very light marks to the top there in terms of wear, but all in all, hopefully you can see that beautiful grain beaming through as well. And again, you've got the buttons on there. It's one of the bespoke features of the Faith Jupiter, just setting it aside from its market rivals. If I go a little closer on the Macassan Ebony, it's quite a dark wood, so it's not easy to pick up on, but hopefully I'll get it under certain light. You can see that it's in absolutely superb shape. The timber has been hydrated throughout ownership, and it's had a lemon oil application in moderation to keep it in tip-top shape as well. And hopefully that's reflected in both, not only the frets that you can see there in the clip, but also the inlaid position markers as you run down there, beam away and shimmer in the light. There you go. Again, you got this lovely grain, just epitomises what Faith are all about when they pull the guitars together. Back of the guitar, I'll pan out so you can see you've no heavy scratches, dings or dents in there, no buckle rash either. And you've got this, it's a soft but solid flame maple binding. Every now and then you'll find a couple of very small marks. So pick up on one there, you can see that's probably 1.5 millimeters in width. And there's not too much more than that in terms of marks on the back of the guitar. Hopefully you can see it's in pretty damn good shape. Back and sides. So here are the sides. So there you go. Again, as I run down it, you can see there's a very small mark, but again, there's not much to pick on in terms of the sides of the guitar. You've certainly got no structural issues on the guitar whatsoever, and no heavy dings or dents. And again, running down, you've just got this beautiful glimmering of the timber on there. So top of the guitar, as I said, as I pan out, you can see this blonding that you tend to find on like the early 90s Martins now, just exhibiting the maturity of the timbers. And as I pan in, you can see it's got a slight burr clawing in certain places. There you go, on this soft spruce top. And I will pick up on closely. There you go. So you've got quite a tight knit grain on there, and as I say, because there's no high gloss finish on the guitar, it just helps it to bounce away when the chords are being laid out, and really assists with the reverberation and the breathing of the timbers. You do have some small marks every now and then. There's one there, and the worst is probably this one here, which is a couple of millimeters across. It's not a heavy ding, and it's not penetrated the wood fully of the guitar. It's literally just touched the surface and It's given a bit of a flaking on there. So in terms of structure, the guitar is structurally sound and the playing of the guitar is unimpeded. And aside from that, hopefully you'll be able to see that the top itself is also in quite decent shape. You get a little bit of checking every now and then, as you would only expect from a guitar of this age, but you've certainly got no cracks emerging from the or, as I say, heavy dings that have penetrated the timbre and therefore impact on the sound. So that's the instrument. In terms of the sound and output, get on YouTube and have a look at the different reviews that are out there. I think it's absolutely superb, and there's very little paralleled with this in the market at this price. So it's a 99p auction with no reserve. Have a bid, and hopefully a keen enthusiast will land a superb guitar. Thanks for your time.